Greetings from New York City. I'm Phil and we're running the bridges. There's a video series where we visit all the bridges in New York City that you can run across. The big, the small, the old, the new, the world famous icons, and the ones you've never even heard of. And today we are back in Brooklyn at the Gowanus Canal. And today we are visiting the 3rd Street Bridge. I'm on 3rd Street and there is the bridge right behind me there. It goes over the Gowanus Canal. And you're actually in luck today because we have 2 bridges for the price of 1. 3rd Street Bridge and the 3rd Avenue Bridge, which I'll get to in just a little bit. But this is bridge goes over the Gowanus Canal, like I said, and I've mentioned before that the Gowanus Canal is one of the most notoriously polluted bodies of water in the world. It was constructed in the mid-1850s out of a series of streams and inlets as industry was building up in this area, and of course, they just dumped all their industrial waste right in the canal. And so after 100 years of that, they're trying to clean it up with, I guess, not a whole lot of success. But they are developing this area now. The businesses have pretty much gone their way, most of them. And now you can see like great big new buildings. You know, anytime you have expensive real estate, waterfront, even if the waterfront is polluted, it doesn't smell too bad. I will say it doesn't smell too bad. So you have all these big new buildings going up. So we're just going to go across the bridge real quick, take a quick stroll, and it's a nice place to run. There's lots of, you know, it's a nice neighborhood. Lots of, there's not any, not any major parks or greenways in the immediate area, but Prospect Park is only about a mile off to the east. You have some areas of Red Hook down there. So here we are going across the canal, and they have just built up a little waterfront walkway area, a little promenade. Okay, so I'm just going to pause it here for right now, though. We're going to take a quick detour over to the 3rd Avenue Bridge, which is just a few steps away, and then we'll be right back here. All right, so now here we are on 3rd Avenue, and we're on the 3rd Avenue Bridge, and I just want to kind of show you, I'm on the east side of the bridge, and just show you down there a little bit. There's not really any water. The water doesn't really go through. I'm going to cross carefully here. Okay, now on the west side, and here is the 4th Street Basin, the branch of the Gowanus Canal. It's called the 4th Street Basin. And I'll show you a little bit why I consider this a bridge that I'm including in the video, and I'm giving a number to. And while I do that, while I describe a little bit about my methodology, we're going to take this nice little walking path they have right by the Whole Foods. They just built this, and it really is pretty nice. Okay, so I can concentrate. All right, so this video series actually stems from a blog series that I did a number of years ago, back from like 2009 to 2012 and onward, where I just basically doing the same thing I'm doing now, but just in a blog, no video footage. Okay, so right now I'm just going to show you before we see, there is the bridge. So you can look at it and see, I consider that a bridge. So I'm giving you a separate number, including it in the same video, but giving it some airtime. Anyway, I decided to do a feature on all the bridges in New York City, like I said, that you can run across. And my qualifications were that I had to go over a body of water, preferably a natural body of water like a river, or these fake rivers that go around New York, like East River, Harlem River, etc. But it goes over a body of water, and not an overpass, not like a pedestrian overpass over a highway or over railroad tracks or anything like that. I'm not really interested in those for this purpose. And also, like there's a couple of spots where it's like a pond or a stream that goes under the roadway through like a culvert piping, And I'm not really interested in those because that's not a bridge. That's just land with, some culvert piping going through it. So I'm not interested in that. But meanwhile, while we head back over towards the 3rd Street Bridge, I should also mention 3rd Avenue Bridge there in Brooklyn is not to be confused with the 3rd Avenue Bridge connecting Bronx and Manhattan, which we'll deal with in a separate video, and also mention that they are spelled separately. 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn is spelled 3RD. 3rd Avenue in the Bronx is spelled THIRD. It's an important distinction. So, but like I said, yeah, here's this is a nice, hip, upcoming neighborhood. You see the Whole Foods, and you have all this wind sculpture, and what looks like a gas station is not a gas station, it's an EV charging station. So yeah, so this is an upcoming hipster, probably not too inexpensive neighborhood, but it's a nice little path here, and I will say it doesn't stink. I was kind of half expecting the water. I mean, it's just polluted as hell. So, okay, so we're headed back up to the 3rd Street Bridge. And I have to say, this is my first time on this little pathway. I think that's nice. It's a nice little spot here. All right. And yeah, so the next street, 3rd Avenue, is the next cross street off to the east. And then you got Park Slope neighborhood, Sunset Park. Prospect Park is about a mile away there or so. And then here on the west, I see now right here it does stink. But anyway, off to the west, then you have Carroll Gardens, not too far from Red Hook, not too far from Borum Hill. So some nice areas, just nice places to run. And so here we are on the Bascule. It's a twin leaf Bascule Bridge. You can see how that opens up. And there's the canal to the south. And there is the canal to the north. And you can look and you can see how they're developing all this. That's a brand new building. I don't know if it's occupied yet. All these like brand new buildings going up. You see those pile drivers are just about to start something else new. Okay, and so I'm just going to pause it here and then I'll be right back with you. All right, so I'm going to finish up here, but I'm on the north side of the bridge. I just want to show you a little bit. How well can you see that? But all that wonderful pollution down there. Oh God, can you see that? I guess it's, yeah. So you can see that is holding back all the pollution, kind of, but there's still plenty of garbage and chemicals and stuff in the main channel of the canal itself. So, and this is another construction zone right here off to my right. And we are heading west, and the next street here to the west is Boyd Avenue, so for reference. All right. And you can see, I'll just show you this real quick. Work in progress, residential. So, yeah, they're doing a lot of construction, a lot of development here. And, that's, good for them. They're going to build this up. Probably going to be pretty expensive, but I will show you just a real quick of what I took a picture just a little ways up there. So you can see what some of this area is still like. So some of this area is still just abandoned industrial wasteland, I guess you could say. But anyway, that's it for the 3rd Street Bridge and the 3rd Avenue Bridge over the Gowanus Canal. And you can see, yeah, a lot of people out here running. It's a nice Sunday morning. But thank you for watching. Hope to see you out here sometime soon, and we'll see where the wind takes us for the next one. All right, have a good day.